What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another Minecraft command block school tutorial. I'm joined by SlapHappy. Unfortunately, Killcraft could not join on this video, but SlapHappy is going to join, and we're going to be going over the play sound in the command blocks. Now, these are some pretty awesome things that you could do with. SlapHappy's thrown together some examples, and we've got a few different stuff we're going to go over. But first off, let's go ahead and check out some of the commands. So first off, we're going to do one that I'm not sure that a lot of you guys actually know about. This is called the play burp sound. Actually, SlapHappy knew about this, and he told me about it. So make sure you guys go subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's pretty awesome at commands and stuff. So yeah, let's check it out. So this is going to be the play sound random dot burp at all. That's so that everybody in the game can hear it. The squigglies are what's called the coordinates. Now you can change this if you want it to play in a certain coordinates inside the world. So if you want it to be like 10, 0, 10, anywhere in your world, you can change the coordinates. Now, the 111 inside of this command block is actually the volume, which is the first one. The second one is actually the pitch, and it can go up to 100, but you cannot go below 0. This is for all of them. And then the last one is kind of not needed. It's a little broken, but that's the minimum volume. So we could actually delete that, but you guys can put it if you want. So let me show you an example of just the 1-1 right here at this command block. So if we press this, you guys could hear that there's a burp sound. And if we wanted to change the pitch to say 0.1, and then we keep the volume, well, we can actually change it. It doesn't go past 1, but you can actually go 0.5. So that's half the volume with almost no pitch. And you could barely hear the sound, so it's kind of hard to hear, but yeah, that's how you go over the burp sound and the coordinates and everything that goes with it. Now talking about play Enderman death sound. So if we click it, SlapHappy actually noticed something. Whenever you actually delete all of these, so let me delete these real quick, and you just do play sound mob Enderman .death at p, and like I said in the description below, SlapHappy's got a website that takes you to all of these sounds within Minecraft Pocket Edition. He actually noticed a 1 through 4 that actually have different sounds. SlapHappy, do you want to go over that part real quick?
Okay, so technically for each sound, I guess, there are different versions of it. So if you click that, you can hear. And then you click it again, there should be like different sounds. For example, if you hit an Enderman once, it'll make one sound, then hit it again, it'll make a different sound.
Now, real quick, the death sound is not one of them. Actually, it's the
I forgot about
what
that.
is it? Scream, right?
Scream.
Let me change that real quick. So let me just do dot and then scream. So if we do dot scream, you guys could hear that there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now there's 4 different sounds within the scream sound. Now only a few of these have this, and it's in the description. Like I said, we have a website. You guys could click on it, and if you see one of the sounds that has a 1-4, you know, within the brackets, or 1-3 or anything like that, those are all different sounds. Now that doesn't, you can't control those with the play sound command within Pocket Edition as of right now. You might be able to later in the future if you guys are watching this and then you like leave mean comments and stuff. Just blame SlapHappy for it.
Yeah, you guys can test this on the PC and I don't know, comment, tell us about it, see what works and what doesn't.
Yeah, and then so I want to go over a few more. This is the play Enderman death sound, okay? And we're going to go 12 blocks away. So you can actually choose, depending on where the command block is, where you want to do it. So that instead of using regular coordinates, you can actually do relative to a command block. So you guys can see that it says play mob Enderman.death at player. Now I could do at all so everybody in the game can hear it, or at P, or at random. It's up to you guys. You don't have to have the squigglies. You actually don't have to have those at all, but I went ahead and added them just because some people like it. So that's actually 12 blocks away with a 1 volume. So if we go over here, you guys can barely hear it because that's playing 12 blocks away on the x-axis. So actually, if I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here. Press the button, Slap.
Okay. Pressing the button. Oh, that's at P. 1 second, I gotta do at.
Yeah, at all.
Okay, now I'll press it.
You guys can see that it's louder. Now press it again.
Okay.
As you guys can hear, it is lower. So it actually is wherever you want relative to the command block. And it's the same with this one. You can actually do the play Enderman within a different volume. Like I said, volume doesn't really go higher than 1. So the volume 2 is kind of different from like PC. Volume 2 is where PC goes. So if you actually press it, it's not much difference. So what I would recommend you guys doing is just leaving that at 1, but you could do a pitch with it. So you could do something like that. And then you could change the pitch, which is going to be going over the next command I'm going to go over, which is actually like, you know, let me just show you guys real quick. 0.01. So if we did that, you guys can hear that it's like a weird sound. And then if we do the next one, which is going to be play Enderman Death at a different volume, like I was telling you guys, the volume can't go past 1. And that's kind of like I wanted to make this command block for you guys. You could, and you have to do a 0 point. Like if you just did 0.1, it doesn't work. It doesn't even play the sound. You actually have to do 0.1 or it won't work. So if I press it, you guys could barely hear it. And that is pretty much it. It's the same command except for after the coordinates, which is, you know, you could do relative to the command block or specific coordinates within the world, and then of course volume and then pitch. So just make sure it doesn't go past 1 or below 0, but you have to have a 0 if you're going to do like 0.3, 0.4 or anything like that. So if we press it like that, and it just gets louder. So I'm going to let SlapHappy go over some of these other commands for you guys, and yeah. Go ahead, SlapHappy, go over those.
Oh, this one right here is Enderman Death at half speed. So yeah, just press that. And you guys can hear that it is a lot slower and it is a lot deeper too. And you do that by just changing the pitch from 0.1 to 1, right?
Well, the pitch is the 0.5, which is what makes it different. The volume is the first one. So the first one's volume and then the second one's pitch. So if you actually wanted to change that, you could do like 0.8. Yes.
So, and then over here is the double speed, which is just twice as fast, obviously. And as you guys can hear again, it is a lot higher pitched. So you're just going to do that by going 2 instead of like 0.8. So you just do 2.0 or 2 or whatever you guys want.
But like I said, me and SlapHappy figured out you can't go over 100 on your pitch. So if you did like go to 1,000, it won't work. Max is 100, but you cannot go below 0. Sorry, Slap.
Okay. Minimum volume. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, but I don't really dig on what you like to explain.
Minimum volume doesn't work currently in MCPE or the Bedrock Edition, but if it did on the PC, like it's probably going to in future updates, minimum volume would be like if you were to have it set to like say a 2 and your regular volume is a 1, it will randomly select somewhere in between and give you different volume effects.
Yeah.
Alright, Slap, go over your cool invention you have here.
Okay, so now over here is just like a little jump scare, so Dacon just go step on the blue wool there.
On the blue wool?
Yes. And you know, if you get close,
Uh-oh.
it'll start. It's a radius of 4.
Oh! Oh, dang, that's loud.
I forgot to set the radius back to like 3 or something.
Oh.
And so, oh god, okay, shut up. So, under here I do just have some ice, which, yeah, and sticky piston with like slime blocks. So here, I'm just going to break the walls here.
So basically, it's executing and testing for when a player's on wool.
And so if you're wondering what this is over here, it is for the door, because door will be opened by redstone.
Oh. So this is like a jump scare thing.
Yes. So it is detecting for players standing on blue wool. I just had some carpet on it to make the carpet look normal, like level. But it is testing for a player, so it's execute at all. And then squiggly, squiggle, squiggle, detect, and then squiggly, squiggly, -1, squiggly, wool, 11. 11 is the color of the wool, so 11 is blue, and then title, @p, action bar, and then yeah. So like they're screaming, and then that's going to be repeat and always active. And then I have a comparator going into a repeater here. That just goes to a repeater going to the door, and then a repeater going to the piston.
And then the sound you used was
The scream,
the gas scream?
Yeah, yes.
So the command would be execute at E type equals armor stand, squigglers execute within a 2-block radius, and then it'll play the sound of a gas scream. So it's like, it's a pretty cool idea.
If you walk next to this
oh my god.
like that's so annoying. Like he had it as, or like it was at Enderman, or not Enderman, and Ender Dragon Growl, but changed it to gas scream because I thought that was a little scary, a little spooky.
Let me see something.
You guys can see it.
Whoa! That is an evil scream.
What is it? Wait, what? Oh, jeez.
That is cool.
Every time you stand on this blue wool, it does power the piston.
Okay, you want to go over this one too? The last command block?
Oh, yeah, this one over here. This is like the, it's like, I don't really know what this is for. I think it's like the dropping sound or something like that for like dispenser or something like that. I'm not sure, but it is going to be execute at P, at A, whatever you guys want, and then set a radius. You don't have to, but you're just going to do squigglers Playsound random.pop at A or whatever.
Huh. And then of course
And
oh, go ahead. I think you cut out. My bad.
Yeah. Squigglers 1, 1, 1. You don't need those, but you can have those if you want.
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for Playsound. There's not too much to go over, and you know, I'll put some of these in the description for you guys to play with. Like I said, in the description there will also be a link to SlapHappy's YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe and check him out as well. And there will be a link that gives you all sorts of different sounds that you guys can use, and you can use this with so many different examples. Like you can have it to where whenever you walk up and you like hit a cow, you could change the cow and stuff. Sound, you could do so many different things for custom bosses, custom sounds, custom scare jumps, custom chest looting. There are so many different possibilities with Playsound. A lot of people actually don't really, you know, understand Playsound a little bit, and they kind of don't really use it. but it is actually really fun, and you can make some really cool creations using the Playsound. So I recommend you guys try it out, and let me know what you guys make or what you guys can create. But that is pretty much it. We will see you guys in episode 3 of Command Block School. I'm Jaycon Black Rose and SlapHappy, and I'll see you next time. Bye!